What's up, guys? We're going to do another video, one I haven't done yet. I need to change the substrate in this juvenile cobalt blue or haplotoma lividium's container, because these guys like pretty moist conditions. You don't want to let it get too moist, or if they have, like, you know, after they eat, have a little bolus left over, you don't want it to attract mold or bacteria or anything like that. So it's important to maintain clean conditions for the high humidity or high moisture species like these guys. This is the container I've got her in. It's just like a half-gallon plastic jug thing. She's got a nice little burrow built down, and she's down here in the bottom. So what I'm gonna have to do is excavate her out. We'll see how it goes. What I'm gonna do is, again, we're in the bathtub because it's an old world species, and I don't feel like chasing her around my bed. So in the bathtub we go, just to make things easier and safer for everybody. Hopefully what I'll be able to do is stick this bamboo rod into the substrate at the very end of her burrow and coax her out to come out of the burrow, catch her with a catch cup, container, and dump the substrate out and put new substrate in. We've got a pre-made batch of cocoa fiber, or bed of beast, or whatever you want to call it. It's been sitting out for about a week, so it's not super wet like when you first make it, because you don't want it to be super duper wet. You want it to have enough moisture to hold it together so that they can make a burrow with it, but not super wet. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this stuff's it's not wet, but it's got some moisture and form to it. You want to be able to pick it up, and if you squeeze it, you don't want to have a bunch of excess water coming out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and set her in the tub. I've already sprayed the water, or sprayed the sides of the tub down with the water, with the water bottle, like I did before in the Pogey video. So in the interest of not being redundant, I went ahead and did that before the video, so you guys aren't seeing the same stuff over and over again, which you might like, but most people want to see something new. So I can, luckily she's built the burrow on the sides here where I can see it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go spider fishing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bamboo rod and put it down into the very bottom of this burrow. Hopefully, if everything goes correctly, she will come out. There she comes. There she is. I say she, I don't really know. Now, I'm going to grab the spray bottle just in case. I've got it set to stream. This is going to sound worse than what it is. That way, in case she does start to climb up any of the sides and I want to shoot and knock her down, it's not going to hurt her. It's just water, It might, I don't know, might seem mean to, shoot the water or shoot the spider with a stream of water. It's not going to hurt them. It just looks worse sometimes than what it is, so. Let's see if I can coax her out of here. Yeah, no. I'm wondering if she may be in pre-molt, because a lot of times when they have troubles getting up smooth surfaces like that, the pads on their feet get a little worn. Usually that's another pretty good sign of them being in pre-molt. Let's see. Alright. Sorry for the sniffling. Allergies are kind of crazy right now. There we go. She is contained, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wet substrate and dump it in the trash. it's pretty moist in there. You don't want that. I'm not gonna rinse it out. I'm just gonna, because I don't think there's not a whole lot of like excrement or dirty stuff on the sides of this container. So I'm just gonna get the majority of the substrate out and just put new substrate in. Alright, some people do it by hand, some people scoop it. I'm lazy, or I'm not lazy, I think it's just quicker to scoop it up by hand in this case. And that way if I need to add extra moisture to the substrate, I can just pour some water onto it if I want to. That'll probably be better. That's about right. Get it about 3/4 of the way full with the substrate. I'm going to set that there. New substrate. Looks like she pooed a little on the lid, so I'm going to rinse that off. Good thing about spider poo is it doesn't smell. Set this down to spray some of the, I'm just anal about the substrate being on the container. I don't like that. I think it looks bad. That's just me. Alright, set that back in there. You can also do, if you want to, I've done this before and it seems to work pretty good, pre-start a burrow. If you want them to burrow on the side of the container so you can see it, all I'll do is I'll take a couple fingers and maybe, mush down part of the substrate like that. She's going to instinctively kind of go for that area just because there's an indentation there, and hopefully she'll start her burrow there on the side. That way you don't have a pet hole that you can't see. A lot of people don't like to keep cobalt blues or any of the burrowing old world species because they say that they're pet holes and you never see them. If you set them up right, you'll see them. They come out fairly regularly, and you'll be able to see the burrows on the side of the container if you do it right. Alright, let's get her back in here. She's cooperating pretty good, which is never a bad thing. Sometimes these guys will just want to throw up a threat display and then just sit there. Alright, and I will just kind of scoop her back up in here and then use the bamboo to coax her back down. No, there we go. New substrate. There. That was pretty smooth. See, cobalt blues aren't too bad. You just gotta know how to do them. Know how to work with them and know how to mess with them, and that's pretty much it. Now she's got clean substrate. I don't know if you guys will be able to get a good see her, but the cobalt blues don't get the blue coloration until they're older, so it's pretty much just like a brown, a cobalt blue that's brown now. So, but there she is. New substrate, clean cage, no bacteria, and everybody's happy. Well, there you guys go. Enjoy.